Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 57 of Heard You Like Me, and this one is titled Sweet Encouragement. Momo then went ahead and started reading your paper out loud. Yin has a fine control over her quirk and is quick to be able to locate persons with it, as she demonstrated multiple times over the course of this week. It read. Yeah, okay, you said. Can use quirk. Well done, me. Momo gave you a slight side-eye, then continued. She is proactive and can operate in a team with ease and delight. Momo continued reading. Again, go me. It was easy to work because I was working with you girls, you said. Actually, it was a little rocky then, relationship-wise, but we still managed to pull through. Yin does need to be aware of what she says at times, as she may comment on things that someone has thought, and they may not want her to expose them to the public, he commented. Yeah, I get that, you replied. But it comes with the territory. Don't think things if you don't want them to get out, you warned. And she could possibly make people feel uncomfortable, she added. Yeah, that was personal, you smirked. He wrote that about himself. But overall, this is a really lovely feedback, Momo said. Look at all these marks. She then added, leaning across to show you that you had scored highly on all of the assessment areas. You're amazing, Yin, Jirro added when she saw all of the high scores you got. Meh, you said. I knew he was going to say those things. He has to give feedback, Momo said. It was part of his job. Okay, yeah, fine, you sighed. Okay, well, what about you then, Momo? What does yours say? Oh, I want Jirro to go first, Momo said quickly. What? Jirro asked with surprise. Why me? Momo beat you with the scissors, remember? You mused to her. Oh, yeah, that's right, she replied. Show me those words, you said, grabbing her into a hug and then tickling her a little. She giggled, and then you let go of her and she opened her paper. As she unfolded it, you leaned across to read it with her. Hey, you did really well, you said to her, reading all of the things that the hero had said about her. Oh, please read it out loud so I can hear, Momo asked from across the bed. Jirro is a fine young hero who does her work diligently and without fuss. She goes about her work quietly but with confidence and is good at being given direction, you read, imitating the hero's voice. Oh, that's lovely, Jirro, Momo said encouragingly. Jirro needs to work on her initiative and needs to speak up, as she does tend to work more in the background. You kept reading. Man, this man doesn't know what he's saying, you scoffed. You're plenty in the spotlight. I'm not really one for the spotlight. My quirk isn't flashy or anything, so it's whatever. Jirro replied, I don't really mind. Yeah, but look at all these high scores here, you said, pointing to her paper. You did awesome. Well done. Thanks, she replied shyly. And now, you said, looking at Momo, the cream of the crop, the piece resistance. Oh, not me yet, she replied with low-key panic. Oh, yes, you yet. You're the only one left, you chuckled. Hand over the paper. Oh, but can we maybe look at it tomorrow? She asked with concern wavering in her voice. What's wrong? You asked, seeing that she was genuinely starting to panic. Oh, I'm just worried now, she said as her gaze fell into her lap. You and Jirro got such good marks, and I'm just not confident that I'm able to hold up against you both. I don't want to be left behind. You could see that she was being genuine, and you softened and scooted closer to her. Hey, you said softly as you placed an arm around her. Hey now, you're amazing, and you have a phenomenal quirk. You're gonna get fantastic marks, you said, but I know the stress of being worried about what that no-name hero could possibly say about you, and it is nerve-wracking, so if you're not comfortable about sharing, that's okay. Momo sighed. I trust both of you, and I appreciate your kind words, Yin, she said, passing the envelope to you. You can open it for me, Yin. You took it from her and gave her a look of, you sure? And she nodded at you. So you slowly opened the envelope and pulled the folded letter out and then opened it and started reading silently. What does it say? She asked nervously. Just as I suspected, you said, nodding with a serious expression on your face. Is it bad? She asked worriedly. Jirro just watched your face. She was used to your shenanigans by now and knew when you were messing around, and she could tell by the upturned smirk pulling at your lips that you were messing, and she turned to bop you on the nose with her earjack. Whoa, what? You laughed with surprise, having not had her do that before. How do you do that? Tell Momo the truth, she said to you. Stop messing with her. Okay, you said with a chuckle. Momo, he had nothing but good things to say about you. He praised your quirk, said that you had lots of potential, which is true, and encouraged you to always step out of your comfort zone because you have what it takes to be an amazing hero. You said, if I'm being honest, I'm kind of jealous. You just have it all together. Oh, I most certainly do not, Momo replied. I have insecurities just as much as the next person. But thank you, Yin. I feel like I can be at my best. You're such a natural leader. I can't help but want to follow you. Usually you would have brushed her comment off or said some kind of goofy reply, but she was being really sweet at that moment, so you just gave in and replied in kind. Thanks, Momo, you said with a soft look on your face. Both of you girls have been amazing. You added, you're both amazing, and I'm so happy I've gotten to be the chosen one. Oh, you totally are the chosen one. Jirro added. I feel it, you replied. But anyway, good work. Back to the usual grind now, and here's hoping that these next few weeks at school are chill. Yeah, amen, Jirro said. You laughed. So, anyway, dinner? I'm starving, you added. Let's have something special for dinner to celebrate, Momo said. I'll make something for all of us. Okay, I'll leave it in your capable hands then, you said, smiling at her, and then Jirro. That evening was spent mainly in the kitchen and the common room, talking with everyone about how their interning went and what their feedback was, and Mina bailed you up to find out what feedback the hero had given you, which you expected, so you told her the shortened version of it, and she snorted when you told her about the part where he had said to be careful about exposing people. You would have heard so many odd or wild inner thoughts over the years, Mina said to you. Yeah, I hear a lot of things, you replied. I guess I'm mostly distrustful of men. Most of the unsavory things I've heard have come from men. Look, that's not to say that I haven't heard unsavory things come from women too, but yeah, men can be real assholes. Is that what led you to choose to side with the girlies when it comes to romance? Mina asked you curiously. Yeah, I guess, you mused. I don't know if it was any one thing that made me look at girls that way, but after dealing with a few guys that were real pieces of work, I guess I thought I'd try batting for my own team, you know? Yeah, I get it, Mina replied with a grin. Well, both you girls seem to be super happy with you, so I wouldn't be too worried about switching back anytime soon. You looked over at the table where both Momo and Jirro were sitting there, and they were both looking at you when you looked over, so you winked and threw them the backwards peace sign, and then ran your fingers through your hair and leaned back on the couch. Yeah, you said with a smirk to Mina. I'm the world's luckiest girlie right now. I love that energy you've got, Mina commented. You really could be a guy, you know. You do have that switch energy. I mean that in the best way possible. Hot as a girl, hot as a guy. I'll put it on my resume. You laughed. But anyway, it's good to have you in our class, she added with a smile. You've really livened the place up. I think it's livened me up. I won't want to go home at the end. Still got 9 months though, so don't have to worry about that at this moment, you said with a grin. Yeah, what's going to happen at the end of the 9 months? We'll have to wait and see. That's a fair number of months away. I'll just tell you that now. We've still got lots to cover. Stay tuned for next week. I'll see you then, or I'll see you tomorrow for Shattered Image. See you then.